We are exactly 4 weeks from our ghost hunt. To keep things scary, we are going to go back to watch Bizarre Bub. The last video we watched of his was horrific. Today, we are watching Scary Comp V96. As always, if you like the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
On September 27th of 2024,
I'm so not ready for this.
Jalen immediately grabs her phone to record something on camera. It isn't often the case that this happens, but tonight it occurred once more.
Is that a head?
Jalen had been lying in bed while doing work on her laptop when something noticeable appeared from the corner of her eye. Now, given that this incident took place at her grandparents' house, a place abundant with numerous vintage items, she finds it unsurprising that this happened. Some of these items, as she believes, could be cursed or haunted, but even if they weren't, she would still be afraid of coming back to this place, and it's all because of this incident. The following is her footage. Watch.
Look at the state of it in the corner, mate. Oh my god. How did I... Mate, Bizarre Bub always has dolls. Always, without fail. And then there's a little Sky from Paw Patrol balloon. I don't watch it, my son does. And me. Bro, why does anyone have those things, man? Mate, honestly, it's making me feel sick.
This thing just moved.
Don't go. Oh my god, this is my worst nightmare, bro. Oh my... Bro, there's so many... Oh my god! Did you see the head in the corner as well? This is genuinely making me feel gross.
So again, kudos to the Cowboys going on the road, getting a divisional win. See how they win that movie. There's a saying in golf, there's no pictures on the scorecard. If you're down, if you don't care if it's by $5 or it's going to be like, you're just happy that you moved for 2-2. The injury to Parsons, and we don't know anything at this point, he just left by a part of the left shoe off. How do you assess what that man is?
Bro, if she goes back in and the doll has moved... What was that noise?
The door just moved.
Bro, I'm so not feeling great right now. Bro, I don't get what's going on, but I promise you, if she goes back in and the doll is like facing her, I feel like my hand is going to go through my screen. It's not even going to go through the space bar, mate. It's going through the screen, so I don't have to see it anymore.
An entree plus 3 desserts, just $13. That's a sweet deal.
Bro, oh my god. I'm gonna see this. I'm gonna see this face forever. Hold on, mate. There's a bed in that room. Someone genuinely sleeps in that room with James May as a doll, and I don't want to see it anymore.
Do it again.
Do what again?
I won't watch.
Oh my God. My leg hair is going wild right now. Oh my God. If I could get my leg up high enough. What are we talking? What are we doing here? What are we doing? I don't get it. Why did she feel the need to sit in that room? No, scrap that. Why do they feel the need to have that thing in that room? Like, I can't be the only one that thinks that's weird. No?
It was at this point that Jaylen knew that what she had seen earlier wasn't just in her head, but rather something real. Somehow, the mannequin begins to move. Only moving ever so slightly, the mannequin seemingly comes alive. But strangely, it's only when Jaylen isn't looking directly at the doll. It's as if it's trying its best not to get caught by being very subtle. However, seeing that a mirror was catching its reflection, she tricks it into showing itself move. Now, there is something else about this video that viewers have noticed. Whether a coincidence or not, viewers can't help but think that the balloon and the door closing on its own played a role in diverting Jaylen's attention, almost as if they were meant to prevent her from seeing the doll. It is strange how both objects intervened whenever she tried seeing it, but despite their efforts in obstructing her view, she finally catches it. So then, the question is begged.
Oh mate, I have got
move on its own.
Horrendous goosebumps right now.
That things were trying to block her
and
view.
I've never ever looked at a Sky from Paw Patrol and thought that is terrifying. But in this moment, I'm never going to look at her the same way. My son watches it all the time. Jesus Christ. And then that thing in the background, mate, I'm pointing as if you can see what I'm pointing at. Look at the head on the thing. I'm weird. I'm not
like
weird.
Videos,
that's weird.
I'm
feeling weird.
To be a definitive answer to this question. But as always, let me know what you think down below.
No, I don't want to do that.
In the following video,
we're done with dolls now, aren't we?
Inspecting a property where something very alarming was caught on camera the previous night.
See, guess what? Meron na naman kaming mga hindi.
As it turns out, a homeless person had broken into the property, and it's Benji's job, the person recording this, to get him out of there. However,
taser.
Unbeknownst to Benji, it wouldn't just be a squatter he encounters, but also something else. In his own words, this house terrifies him. It's the one place that he doesn't like to check for squatters. He often encounters them on the properties that he owns, which is why he's made this into a video series. But it's the following video from his whole series that has left viewers creeped out.
I understand that this whole squatting thing is this somewhat legal. I don't get how it works, but it is horrible. I do not understand. Someone could just live in your house. Apparently, correct me if I'm wrong, if they live in the house for a certain amount of time undetected, then they have a legal right to be there. Why?
This is what he caught.
Ayun. There is somebody in here. I know you're in there, man. Hello?
Man, I'd be in there with more than a taser, bro. I swear to God. That first one has set us up for a horrendous video.
Police!
Why is he shouting police, bro? He isn't.
I know you're in there, man.
That is a great bath, I'm not going to lie. Where is the guy then?
What the hell?
What? That guy had no footsteps whatsoever. Oh, thank God.
This is in your house, man.
It was seeing the door open by itself that spooked out Benji. His first thought upon seeing it move was that the squatter was in there, but strangely, that wasn't the case. He would eventually come to the conclusion that this was just a draft or a wind current that moved it.
Ow.
But fast forward to only a week later,
That guy was
and
walking
Benji
like he'd
uploads
shit
a video
himself.
that completely changes this notion. Benji is back at the house, ready to confront the person inside. Expecting a squatter, he grabs his phone to record them. What he records, though, is a different type of encounter.
Oh, good God, mate. What is going on with this video, bro? What is this, the scariest video ever?
Hello? Hello?
It's such a nice house.
Hello?
What? Huh? Okay. Bro, there are just times where I'm more on edge than others, and that first clip has got me horrid. Yeah.
It appears quickly, but if you slow the footage and zoom in, you'll notice a dark figure standing inside this room.
I didn't even see
Although
that.
briefly seen, Benji immediately spots it before taking a second look. But when he looks again, it's not there. It stands motionless for just a moment before disappearing in
And
an
it's
instant.
small as well, which means
Even weirder is that the
I don't
camera
know,
seems to be
child
either glitching
or-
or picking up something unseen. All of this happens before suddenly the door starts to partially close on its own. Now Benji, having dealt with many squatters before, naturally assumed that this was another trespasser, so he runs over to the person to confront them. But when he gets there, no squatter is found inside. To this day, Benji wonders what had been inside his house, but according to him, if he had a guess, it definitely wasn't a squatter.
bloody hell, this video is horrible.
Living
Subscribe.
somewhere in Georgia, a woman named Felicia had caught footage of something that's left her.
Oh, this just reminded me. Guys, if you are in Florida or if you know anyone that is, please just stay safe, man. This hurricane is devastating, ruthless. I don't even know other adjectives to use, but it's horrific. And if you know anyone that's been affected by it, then I am sorry, because it is horrible. I've been trying to keep up with it as much as possible. And it's, yeah, it's really not nice, man. Really not nice. So if you are there, stay safe, please.
Shaken up ever since it's happened. Although having watched this video multiple times, she still can't make sense of this footage. In the video, Felicia is seen playing with her dog on her back porch before suddenly it happens.
What happens, mate? Mate, I saw the curtains move. Or whatever those things are. Drapes or curtains or what, I don't know what you call them. Look at the dog just chilling. Like, what happened, bruh?
It's easy to miss the first time, but upon replaying the footage and amplifying the audio, you hear this. The reason behind
Hold on, right. Can I just say, it said get out. From what I'm seeing, mate, she's out. Am I wrong?
Felicia's fearful reaction is now clear. A disembodied voice had spoken to her.
Get out.
Listening closely,
Of the
it sounds
outside,
as if it's
so go
saying,
inside.
Get out. Understandably, Felicia runs away in a panic frenzy. She leaves the door open.
To be
for her
fair, she does the opposite. It's like, get out. And she's like, get in.
dog, but for some reason, he doesn't want to go inside. Even he is sensing something unusual. From the curtain behind Felicia moving at the same time the voice is heard, to her dog being afraid of going inside, Felicia believes that this was paranormal. Now, no further clips have been posted by her, which only helps to make this incident a total mystery.
That is weird. You know when their content is completely unrelated, or they only post about it one time and then never again. Like, it's almost like, is it genuine? You know what I mean? Because you see it all the time. Some people will post something, it'll get a bit of traction, and they're like, oh, fuck it, let's run down this route now. Whereas you get other people like her that has never posted about it since. Really weird. It does make you question like the genuinity. How real it is. Jesus Christ, I need to read a book once or twice maybe in my life.
In the following video, a pair of teammates are passing a ball in front of a camera, showing audiences what they do before playing a match. It's Friday night at a soccer stadium, and both players are fully immersed in a small pre-game warm-up. But while both players pass the ball to each other, audiences notice something unusual in this footage. It wasn't until someone made a video pointing out something in the background that people started rewatching the original to see if it was true. To their shock, it was. As both players pass the ball to each other, this is captured.
And then when you get quicker, what tends to happen? More mistakes happen. But that is what development looks like. If you're cruising at a speed that's comfortable, yes, it looks good and it looks cleaner.
I want to wait till he zooms before I give my thoughts.
Making mistakes here, and then you get to that level, and then you go again, and it's never ending. It's the same.
Now, the social media account that posted this video had no idea what was captured until tons of comments started coming in, mentioning the supposed ghost. It's recorded from a distance, but not so far that it's hard to make out something moving. Now, just to compare, there's a person standing up right here, and right across from them is a row of bleachers filled with people. Both are clearly recognizable as people, but this, even from the same distance, is unrecognizable. It's clear that something is moving, but it's not obvious as to what exactly is being seen. While some speculate that this might be the spirit of a legendary soccer player.
Do you know what I was going to say? Is it a fly or maybe a smaller insect or something that's going across the lens? But the camera moves, which would obviously make if it was on the lens, then it would move the insect or whatever I assumed it was. But it doesn't. It has a solid movement all the way along, as if there is something walking.
Player running in the bleachers. Others are quite baffled by it. With no comment or explanation given by the account that posted this video,
honestly, I love him.
Remains unanswered.
Or them, or
Just
whoever the
what
channel
exactly
is.
Was caught on camera.
I really do. Fair play. This video is so good, man.
Now, the following video comes from Virshini.
I don't like the ones with kids, man. I really don't.
That things have gotten very unsafe for her family. Despite living in a safe neighborhood, it's the house itself that's been causing the most concern to Virshini. According to her, something is in this house, and it's messing with her family. From cabinets that are found open when no one had been inside the home,
Bloody hell, he scared me.
to her children seeing things in the dead of night. One can safely assume that the family has been put on edge ever since moving in. But out of everyone, it's the baby who's been the most affected by this move. For some reason, something strange always happens inside the room. The following video is just one of many instances in which something inexplicable happens.
Oh, at least
but
it doesn't.
Unlike other instances, this one has left the family pretty spooked.
At least it didn't happen
This
to the
is
baby,
what
man.
they
I
call-
can't take those videos, bro. I really can't. Oh, maybe it does, mate. I'm sorry? I'm starting to think I need a better camera in my son's room that records, like a Ring doorbell or something. Or just a Ring camera.
Had it not been for the baby monitor inside the room, Virshini would not have known the source of the sudden noise. She searched the whole space, only to realize later that the noise had come from inside the dollhouse. But the source itself is what scares her. Moments before making a sound, the toy is seen hovering slightly off ground before being shot up into the air and making an audible clack.
Oh my god, you know what? This actually made me think I'm definitely getting a camera for my son's room. Jesus Christ.
The footage. Ever since then, she's taken safety measures to ensure this doesn't happen around her children. But still, the activity continues. Just like viewers, Virshini is left wondering.
Do you know one thing that is terrifying? You know night vision and the kids' eyes when they open them? That is terrifying to me. Oh my god.
There's strange events in this room that weren't caught on camera.
God, this video is horrible, man. But like good, you know what I mean?
2024, a live broadcast on a TV news network left many viewers who tuned in completely spooked. The footage captured during this live transmission had nothing to do with the news report that was being covered. In fact, it was so out of place that viewers had to rewatch the broadcast to confirm what they saw. Now, thankfully, someone recorded the whole broadcast in question. Just like viewers, Shane was left creeped out upon seeing it. He replays the live stream and shows exactly what was caught. Watch.
Come on and show me.
Go ahead, Dad, play it. You'll see it. It starts in from up here. It comes down and does a swirl. It comes down and there's another one that pops in over here.
She's contributor and former national Pence. First, your reaction.
Now rewind it in slow-mo.
Now, I know I talk about Harry Potter a lot because I'm a bit of a recent fan.
First, your reaction.
Is that a Dementor?
Now fast forward it in slow-mo how you did it earlier, because I could see it.
Now, the quality of Shane's video isn't exactly HD, which makes it hard to tell what's being seen. But fortunately, another viewer watching the same program recorded the incident. Take a look.
Could it have been a insect near the camera, maybe?
Having a closer look,
because I
one
don't
can see
know
why many viewers replayed this exact moment on TV. It looks as if a dark, shadowy figure zips by. While the idea of this being a bug has been thought of, many comments claim that it can't be a bug, as it would have to be very close to the lens for us to notice it. This figure, whatever it might be, isn't as close. From thoughts of this being the Grim Reaper to the idea of this being a ghost, it's clear that viewers were spooked out of their minds. But whether ghost or not, I'll let you be the judge on what exactly was caught on camera.
Imagine seeing that and noticing that live. You'd be so scared, wouldn't you? Jesus.
At around 11 p.m. on a Sunday night, a man quickly takes out his phone to record this exact spot shown on screen, where apparently something very strange happened.
Someone was walking by, bro, and they just disappeared when they got by the tree.
Someone or something had disappeared right in front of him, and he knows this for a fact, as he wasn't the only person to have seen this. Just like him, the man crossing the road had seen the figure vanish on the sidewalk. Having no other way of showing what just happened, the man continues to record in the hopes that it reappears. But as he films, this happens.
And she just disappeared in the sidewalk.
I mean, the camera quality ain't great. Like, he looks like he's about to disappear.
You guys don't believe me, but somebody walking by.
See what I mean?
¿Qué pasó, güey? ¡Oh, güey, mira! Ahí va saliendo. What the... Mira. What the hell? Salió de la... What the... What is that? ¿Qué es eso, güey?
What a shadow figure.
The man had fled upon seeing what looks to be a dark, shadowy figure manifest out of nowhere. It seemingly emerges out of the brick wall, as if somehow phasing through it. But looking closely, that doesn't appear to be the case. They, or it, just suddenly appears like it was already there. Knowing for sure that nothing had been there, the man continues to record in total disbelief. What just happened, according to him, is something that can't be explained. Now, it's hard to say for sure if that's so, especially with no further context or additional footage. But like always, I'll let you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else been captured? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said,
you can see that nice paper bag behind me from my lunch.
Let's get back to the video.
Oh, number 1.
Now, this last video was submitted to me by Hannah P, who caught something on camera that she can't seem to explain. It goes without saying, but what was captured has freaked her out to say the least. She had just finished eating dinner when suddenly she heard what sounded like a creaking noise coming from her staircase. No one else was home when this happened. As Hannah scrolls
very
her phone,
bright chairs.
This is captured.
1, 2. I was invited because of lesbian geography, and we've been together almost ever since for 40 years.
What was your first impression of her after?
Is that someone walking down the stairs?
I was in blue jeans and a plaid and a big.
She's look at her face. She's waiting for someone to come down the stairs, mate. And so am I. Hopefully she's gone to grab her. She didn't. She grabbed the dog. Not the same. TTBLO. Turn the bloody lights on.
Hello?
Go get the... No, go get the neighbours or something, or just a gun or a Hoover. I don't know what the Hoover's going to do, but it's got to be similar to Ghostbusters, isn't it? Or you Hoover them up and then to the... Don't ask. That is so scary, bro. Imagine being on your own and that happening.
Needless to say, Hannah has been left immensely terrified by this seemingly inexplicable incident.
Do you know what's mad? I weren't even there and I can guarantee you I was more scared than Hannah.
A creaking noise is heard on the staircase, despite there being no one on the stairs.
She took long enough to go...
seems to notice this, given that he barks when the kicks are heard.
Me?
The creepiest of all,
I hear a creak.
The sound of charging footsteps
I stay there
descending
for
the staircase and towards Hannah is caught on camera.
2.7 seconds.
Has had this happen to her more than once, which doesn't faze her as much as when it happened before.
Go on,
but like
why
all
should the lights
incidents, this one has yet to be explained. Just who or what was running down the staircase?
Oh my god.
Thanks for watching, and
You're
I
welcome.
hope you enjoyed.
I did.
Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future.
In fact, I have.
Also, be sure to check out the...
Subscribe to me as well. Guys, I don't know what you thought about that video. But I loved it. Like, I hated it, but I loved it. That was so scary. That first one, I think, just set us up and just set the tone for how the rest of the video was going to be. Unreal. Guys, if you like the video, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.